The plot of Alien, Romulus, which continues the iconic Alien franchise, presents a gripping claustrophobic narrative that revives the core themes of survival and corporate exploitation. However, while it successfully taps into the Alien franchise's intense atmosphere, there are some aspects that feel underdeveloped or overly familiar. Let's break it down and add some commentary on what works and what falters in this latest entry. In Alien, Romulus, set in the year 2142, Weyland-Yutani's obsession with xenomorphs and experimentation on these deadly creatures continues to drive the narrative. The movie begins with a Weyland-Yutani space probe discovering the wreckage of the USCSS Nostromo, a direct callback to the original Alien film. This creates an immediate connection to the earlier films and raises the stakes for what's to come. The probe recovers a cocoon containing the xenomorph that killed the Nostromo's crew and transports it to a research station. Fast forward 5 months to Jackson's Star, a colony on LV-410, where we meet Rain Carradine and her adopted brother Andy, a malfunctioning but reprogrammed android. As with many Alien films, Weyland-Yutani's greed comes into play, as Rain's work contract is forcibly extended by the corporation, a recurring theme of the company's exploitation of its employees. This, once again, positions Weyland-Yutani as the cold, ruthless antagonist in the background, profiting off dangerous alien lifeforms while disregarding human safety. The story takes off when Rain's ex-boyfriend, Tyler, convinces her to join an expedition to a derelict Weyland-Yutani spacecraft called the Renaissance to retrieve cryostasis chambers. What initially feels like a simple mission soon spirals into chaos as the characters become trapped in a race against time, with clone facehuggers and xenomorphs hunting them at every turn. The group dynamics, which include complex relationships like Tyler's pregnant sister Kay and her cousin Bjorn, who is secretly the father of Kay's baby, add a layer of personal drama amidst the horrors of the xenomorph threat. While this personal drama is meant to deepen the characters, it sometimes feels like a distraction from the larger stakes, making it harder to connect with the characters when the xenomorphs inevitably pick them off. One issue with Alien, Romulus, is its reliance on predictable Alien franchise tropes. We've seen Weyland-Yutani's shady dealings, malfunctioning androids, and facehuggers on the loose before, which makes some plot points feel recycled. While the inclusion of a malfunctioning android, Andy, brings back the classic Alien themes of humanity's uneasy relationship with AI, reminiscent of Ash and Bishop from the earlier films. The twist with Andy being reprogrammed and loyal to Weyland-Yutani is expected. The stakes with Andy's changing loyalty don't feel as impactful as they could because it mirrors plot devices used in previous Alien films. Rain's moral dilemma regarding whether to trust Andy or disable him adds tension, but her eventual decision to disable Rook's control chip and restore Andy's loyalty doesn't carry the emotional weight it should. The film misses an opportunity to explore more deeply the human connection with artificial life, an area where the franchise has previously shown. The introduction of clone facehuggers and the race against the clock after their accidental release provides some exciting, intense moments, but it feels a bit contrived. The idea of cloned xenomorphs suggests Weyland-Yutani's experiments have escalated, yet the film doesn't dive deep enough into the ethical questions of cloning or the company's deeper motivations. Instead, it's played more for the immediate horror, which works in terms of spectacle but misses out on the franchise's usual thematic depth. Moreover, the film leans heavily on the traditional xenomorph lifecycle without offering much new. For instance, Navarro's infection by a facehugger and the eventual Chestburster scene, while effective, feels like a replay of similar moments from past Alien films. Kay's encounter with the xenomorph after Navarro's death provides a haunting, suspenseful sequence, but quickly leads to Bjorn's inevitable demise as he tries to fight the creature with a stun baton, a method that clearly doesn't work against a creature as lethal as a fully grown xenomorph. The most intriguing addition to Alien, Romulus, is the introduction of Z01, a substance called Prometheus Fire, which combines human DNA with that of the xenomorphs to perfect the human race. This concept recalls the themes introduced in Prometheus and Alien Covenant, where humans and xenomorphs are linked through genetic manipulation. However, the film fails to fully explore this idea, using it more as a plot device for Kay to inject herself with the substance for a last-ditch survival attempt rather than engaging with its deeper implications. The idea of perfecting humanity using alien DNA could have been a compelling exploration of Weyland-Yutani's twisted vision for the future, but it's given only surface-level attention. The final showdown features an action-packed sequence where Rain and Tyler face off against the xenomorphs, with Rain cleverly disabling the station's gravity to keep their acidic blood from compromising the station's hull. This moment is thrilling and visually exciting, adding a unique twist to how the characters fight the xenomorphs. However, Tyler's death feels predictable and somewhat lacking in emotional resonance, given how thin his character development is. The introduction of the Offspring, a mutated human xenomorph hybrid born from K, is meant to deliver a shocking climax. While the hybrid design is undoubtedly grotesque and terrifying, the concept feels rushed. The movie has little time to fully develop the creature's role, and its brief struggle with Rain is anticlimactic, leading to its quick ejection into LV-410's rings. This new species could have been an intriguing way to push the franchise forward, but its hasty introduction and quick disposal reduce it to little more than a shocking twist. Alien, Romulus delivers the thrills and chills fans expect from the franchise, with plenty of facehugger scares, xenomorph attacks, and corporate intrigue. However, it struggles to introduce fresh ideas into the well-worn Alien formula. While the action sequences are well-crafted and the atmosphere appropriately tense, the film's reliance on familiar tropes and underdeveloped characters holds it back from reaching the heights of its predecessors. The introduction of hybrid creatures and genetic experimentation offers tantalizing possibilities for future installments, but here, those ideas feel undercooked. In the end, Alien, Romulus is an enjoyable entry into the franchise for hardcore fans, but for those hoping for something more innovative or thought-provoking, it may fall short. There's enough action to keep audiences entertained, but its potential for deeper exploration of themes like human enhancement and corporate exploitation remains unrealized. So, what did you think of Alien, Romulus? Do you agree that it plays things a little too safe, or did the action make up for the predictable plot? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie breakdowns and reviews. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe out there, especially if you're working for Weyland-Yutani.